Hunter was a do-gooder. He always put everybody before himself. It was always somebody else's feelings. He was kind and caring, and he was always happy. He had a smile that was contagious.
He did the things that we talked about, Candy, the wide variety of things that he would do.
Yeah.
Like he would go hunting with me, to be with me.
Yeah.
He would go to church with his cousin and friend to be with them. He was always doing anything and everything just to spend time with people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he would put anybody's feelings aside. His dad loved to hunt. He liked to hunt also, but that was his time with his dad. I liked to shop and eat sushi. We would shop and eat sushi. His sister liked to go hang out at the mall. He would spend hours hanging out at the mall. He would, no matter what, he would take the time to spend with people doing what they love to do. He had a heart of gold. He danced, he sang, he was into modeling. He was a part of the Stars acting. If you pull him up on their website, he had just started that. That was going to be a new career for him. I could go on and on. He just was a do-gooder. We've gotten numerous messages from kids that were having bad days at school, and he would take the time after school to stop and talk to them and make them feel like they were somebody and talk them out of a bad situation. He never put himself first. It was always somebody else. Always. Huh.
So I got a message from one of his friends the other day, and it read, "Hey, you don't know me, but I want to express my gratitude to you and how well you raised Hunter. 2 months ago, this last Tuesday, Hunter saved my life. I had plans to kill myself later that day. Hunter could tell that something was wrong, and he gave me just a small speech about how important I am to him and so many others in this world. I would not be here today if it wasn't for him, and I am forever grateful." And I know his mom has received other messages that has said similar things to this, about how he could tell people were having a bad day, and he would talk to them, and you read one that they were in a dark place, and he seeked them out, talked to them, and just tried to be a good friend to them. That was something he always did. You know, like I've talked to family members, you know your kids are special, you know, and what they do. But until this happened, I had no idea on the impact that he had. And I'm sure you're the same way. The amount of support that people have given us and shared stories like this has just been overwhelming. You know, you don't truly understand it. And even hearing it, it's like, wow, he was a special person.
Right.
Hunter Challenge.
Hunter Challenge, okay.
It was a thing brought up by the pastor at the church, and we kind of agreed, instead of in lieu of an open mic, so to speak, you know, for friends and family to get up and speak, tell a story about Hunter or a special moment, that we did this instead to honor him. You know, to take a goofy selfie, to help someone, go to McDonald's, get some chicken nuggets, go to Straws, go to Starbucks, just do something kind for someone, help somebody in need, and share it with the rest of the world and hashtag it. Hunter Challenge. And the amount of people that have done that, I mean, some I don't even know, some aren't even in the state, you know, that we've seen, that have heard about it, is, like I said, just overwhelming. The amount of support has just been overwhelming. The people that love my son, our son, and something we'll never forget.
I want everyone to know how proud I am of Hunter and how proud I am to be able to say that I am his mom. I truly am.
This was just this past September. My son basically won a lottery, got really lucky, and drew this special tag. Usually takes 10 to 15 years to draw. So, really special moment. We had been on numerous hunts before this where he's gotten animals, but this was the first time where it was just me and him when he got this. So it was kind of a special moment, especially now looking back. Me and him in the woods, doing our thing. And he got this animal, and we were lucky enough to be there, share it together, but also share it. Stepdad, second dad, not stepdad, and Grandpa were back at camp. So they also were there to share in a pretty special moment. And he was so excited. Grandpa, myself, Wallace were so proud of him. And he was pretty proud of himself too, not gonna lie. But it's a memory that was always special to me before, but for sure now, it was one I'll always cherish.
This is Hunter's modeling picture that we did for Star's talent agency. This last Christmas, that's all he wanted for Christmas was his photo shoot and to be signed up for Stars. And so we did it. He got his photo shoot and he got signed up. He never got the chance to be called out and audition for anything, but he was ready to go. And he was so proud of these pictures. They were his dream. He was so proud. And I think he begged me for a good 6 months, every single day, to get these photos done. Every day. So yeah, he was so proud of these pictures.
Angelica, and do you go to Hillcrest High School?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm junior there, yeah.
Oh, cool. How did you know them?
Well, yeah, they were both in our dance theory class, the dance theory class of Hillcrest, and Cheyenne had been there the entire year, but Hunter came in the middle of the year, and I guess I got to know them the most when we started working on our end of the year concert, and we had several choreographies together, pieces together, and they were always together. They were always best friends. They were and they were always positive, for sure. I don't know if that's what you want me to say. Sometimes people were negative for class, or sometimes I'd have a bad day in class, but they were always happy because they're always passionate about dancing. They're always happy to keep dancing, so they always came happy with energy to class. They were never upset with anything. They were excited for the concert too, and I know I was excited too. And I shared one of the concerts with Hunter, and he and I. We were partners for the concert, so I got close to him too. And when you dance together with someone, you get pretty personal. So it's always nice to get to know them like that.
I didn't really know him or Cheyenne that well, but the encounter I had with him was, I was having a really hard day because it was the year anniversary of my brother running away, and I was walking into school and I was already gonna have a bad day. I was determined to have a bad day, but Hunter, right when I came in, smiled at me, and I've never met him, talked to him, or anything like that, and that changed my entire day. And that made something that could have been something that I would have thought of for years and years and years, and that may have been, I mean, I may have started a negative tradition, but Hunter wiped that out pretty fast in me.
That's good.
And that, yeah, that was something that really changed the way I look at things now. And sad he's gone, but what he did really lives on, especially in my life.
I'm sure it's an emotional time right now, but I just leave this as tribute. It's one of the drawings I've been working on for a long time. I do abstract art, and these are the colors of life. I have firm testimony that life is a concept of eternity and that it will go on, and that what Christ did for all of us, that you will see them again, and that they are in a better place. So I leave this as tribute. They were good people. I experienced a death in my family as well, and I stopped working on it, and I told myself I was going to finish it when the next good person fell away, and I couldn't think of anybody better to dedicate like my best artwork to.
They've been wonderful friends to me, and it's just kind of hard to see them go. It's too young. It's going to be hard to go into senior year without them, because they always picked me up in my darkest days and made me laugh. It's going to be hard without them.
I was in the dance class with Hunter and Cheyenne, and they were both really happy people. Hunter, he's always happy and smiling, and Hunter just, he always knew how to make everyone laugh and smile, and he's really has a sassy attitude, and he told me that he'd always like to pick me up and just dance with me. And Cheyenne just, she's really happy, always making jokes, and she just likes to make the class laugh. And we're gonna miss them a lot, and dance won't be the same without them. They're both angels and really nice and sweet people.